Hello, Stella.
Stella!
How you doing?
It's not Stella Artois that we're talking about. It's Stella the dog, the beer dog.
Yeah, come here, Esme. We have a 7th beer.
We do. It's a bonus beer.
This is Esme. She's so sweet.
And you know what? She is the beer dog because, like, if you leave the refrigerator door open, she's going straight for the alcohol.
When she was a puppy, I was training her to get Pabst out of the fridge for me.
Well, thanks. Then it's your fault. You're the one that did that. All right, we do have a special bonus 7th beer in our Oktoberfest series, and it's very fitting. This is the Weihenstephaner.
You know what's special about it?
What?
It's actually a beer from. It's not Munich. Is that where it is?
Well, Bavaria. From Bavaria. It is
Bavaria?
actually a fest beer, a Oktoberfest beer from Bavaria in Germany.
All right, Esme.
And so we're going to now give you our impression of the fest beer from Weihenstephaner, which is hard to pronounce, easy to drink.
It's hard to say, easy to drink since 1040.
And as fate would have it, we actually have a beer glass for this brewery.
Thank you to Matt Stipe at Banter again for providing
Yes,
the proper drink glasses. And if you don't know what beer to drink with what glass, should you happen to have the problem that we have, like 50 different glasses, we just posted on our Facebook page a nice little graph of if you're drinking this type of beer, try this type of glass.
All right. Yeah, and speaking of Facebook, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Don't forget
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. So the only on our Oktoberfest special, the only real Oktoberfest that we have.
And this is the only one that really actually has a nose.
It has a serious nose.
It really does.
There we go. This is exactly what I thought an Oktoberfest beer was.
This is your notion of Oktoberfest?
This is what I thought beforehand what an Oktoberfest beer was.
I have smelled every single beer that we've drank tonight or sampled tonight, and this is the only one that has any type of aroma that came through to me. I mean, I was smelling it. I'm trying to think, okay, how can I describe this? How can I describe this? And there really was no description I could come to in my mind.
What do you have for a description on this one?
It smells like beer.
It smells like German beer.
It smells like German beer.
Yeah.
It's crisp. It's light. It's clean. Look at the head on this beer. There's more head on this beer, I think, than almost any other beer.
Even the one that we poured in the frozen mugs, which are beginning of this.
That was the Market Garden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our favorite up to this point.
A very yellow golden color to it. This goes back to, and this might have been the first beer that we tried, where I was like, we just need like a big-breasted German woman to come out with, a bunch of golden beers and big steins. This is, I had not expected most of the Oktoberfest beers to be as amber. This is what I thought we would be drinking all night.
Okay.
This is why I might have been surprised through the first 6 beers.
So there is a big difference between the actual German Oktoberfest beer, fest beer,
Yes.
and the American interpretation of that.
I like the American interpretations by all the 6 different breweries that we tried from America, but this was brilliant. I don't know where the producer, if we have one, found this beer, but it's nice to actually have an actual Oktoberfest beer from Bavaria, and I hope that's where Munich is at.
It is actually.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this comes from this brewery is a couple miles north of Munich, actually, in Bavaria. And since I do know the producer so intimately, I can tell you that this came from O'Hara's Beverage Spot in Lorraine, this beer.
Nice.
So if you want to try this fest beer and you're in the Lorraine area, on Route 58, Levitt Road in Lorain, Ohio, O'Hara's Beverage Spot does carry this.
Yes, they carry a great selection of beers. I believe they also, do they offer the make your own 6-pack?
They have individual bottles for sale. I did not see any empty 6-packs though that you could.
Yeah, I've never tried it. Normally I'm like, I go all in on a 6 with them.
Right. They also offer a lot of 22-ounce beers, which wouldn't fit in a 6-pack anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit fat.
So how's your last couple of weeks been since we've shot an episode?
It has been interesting to say the least. I was on vacation when we last shot, and now I am back to work, and so I'm getting a lot of opportunities to pour down the center. And
you've proven that
mm-hmm.
over the last 6 beers.
But life is still good. Life is always good. Life is always good, and you need to remember that. I need to remember that.
Yeah. Cheerio. You would think by 7
Cheerio.
beers we'd have figured out the cheers equivalent in German, which we have not.
Wie geht's? Ein Prost.
I did learn how to say Weihenstephaner just because it says on the back of the glass. So
it's hard to pronounce. Easy to drink.
Since 1040. It's almost 1,000 years old.
That's right. This brewery was founded in the year 1040. And it describes itself as the world's oldest brewery.
I thought Pabst was the oldest brewery.
That's what I would have said.
Or at least in the New World.
Yeah, Pabst. This is the old world's oldest brewery. Well, cool. I think that's going to wrap up a Oktoberfest special 6-pack plus for the Beer Dogs. Weihenstephaner
Weihenstephaner.
The Festbier is definitely a buy.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to rate this, but yeah, you want a traditional Oktoberfest beer.
Check it out.
They've been making this for 1,000 years. 1,000 years! You have to buy it.
Yes, you do.
Based on that alone.
Yes.
I don't care if you like it or not. You're going to force yourself to drink it. Thank you very much. Preview of our next selection of beers.
We will be coming into the Halloween season, so if that's any clue.
Are we going to talk about things that go hop in the night?
We shall. We're going to be drinking pumpkin beers.
I will share
Halloween
this.
themed beers.
I'm going to share this. I did try since you talked about how you almost died. Well, you just made your voice raspy with the.
Did you get the pumpkin spice latte?
Had a pumpkin spice flavored coffee. I've decided this. Totally not for me. I can handle pumpkin-y in my beer. The cinnamon, or not in my beer, but in my coffee. Okay. Cinnamon and coffee is bad. I had about 2 sips and I poured it out. But I did try to match you.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I did it. So, see you in a couple of days, and we'll try a bunch of October
Halloween themed beers.
Halloween beers, pumpkin beers.
Please, as always, any comments that you have, positive or negative, we're open to everything. Let us know. Like us if you like us. Follow us and subscribe over on YouTube. Like the videos. And we'll be back with more content for you before you know it. Thanks for the Beer Dogs. I'm Scott.
I'm Caitlin. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.